Hey, and welcome to week 12 here of MDIA 1020, Media in the Creative Process. I hope again that you're all healthy and safe out there and that your family and loved ones are too. Again, it is crucial that if for any reason you are not feeling well or you have any other concerns related to accessibility for this class or anything that I need to know about, that you reach out to me right away. I'm on email all the time, and of course I'll be doing these chat kind of virtual office hours each week throughout the rest of the semester. And I'm going to be reaching out to each of you individually today and tomorrow to send you some information, but also just to touch base about what you have going on, if there's anything you're worried about or concerned about, and just to kind of check in. So again, please don't hesitate to reach out if you need help. That is what we're here to do. So it's week 12. The good news is for everyone out there is that this is the last week of new content. You're going to spend the last few weeks of the semester just working on these final two projects, these creative projects that you have. So this is it as far as journals and readings and lectures and things like that. Get through this week on the new material, and then you can spend the last few weeks of the semester focusing on your two projects. That's your Corona Stories project and then your final project, okay? And we'll be talking about the final project specifically as we get into next week. So I'm glad to answer any questions about it through email or in the office hours this week, okay? So just like last week, the deal with week 12 is essentially the same. You're going to have a couple different assignments and information that you have to take in and look at by Saturday at 6 p.m. And that is Saturday, April 4th. Okay, so none of your journals are due today or tomorrow. Everything, your journals, the open note quiz, everything else that I'm going to go through is due Saturday, April 4th at 6 p.m., just like last week, okay? If you didn't get an assignment from last week done, contact me and we can still figure out something there, okay? So this week, if you go under information in Blackboard, you'll see again a folder for week 12, and it'll actually say, I think, March 30th through April 3rd. And in there, just like last week, everything is kind of right in a big list. Everything you're going to need, everything you're going to link to. You're going to see a lecture with an audio component from Professor Plow, and that focuses on the science of storytelling. You're going to see a couple articles and a couple YouTube videos. You're supposed to watch those videos and read those articles. You're going to see that open note quiz again, very similar to last week, different material though, a very easy 20 points. And you're going to see a link to the journal entry number 7, which I want to talk about. And let me pull that up here to make sure I'm getting it word for word right. Journal 7 is going to be reflecting on the following concept, okay? And this is tied into the material we're covering. Human beings learn more effectively when information is packaged into stories. Do you agree or disagree with this statement? And what from your personal experience has led you to have that opinion? Okay, so examples are always a good thing. You know, don't just tell me, yeah, and then not add anything in else. I want to know why you feel that way. Why do you think stories are a good way to package that information? And this is kind of going off what we were talking about last week in the journal and in the discussion as well. So you got to go through and do the reading, the lectures, the online quiz, which is open notes, the journal, and then again, make sure you participate in the discussion board. Y'all did a wonderful job with that last week. That can be going in and commenting in your own topic or replying to someone else's. And then beyond that, your Corona Stories is the next big thing. And so that assignment is due April 11th. And again, I want to go over just the guidelines to that super quick to make sure I have them all correct here. You're essentially going to do a story in outline form or a small creative project based on information, mass media messaging, and your own perceptions during this COVID-19 pandemic. So this is pretty broad. If there's a certain idea that you want to pitch that you don't feel is in there, or you're not sure if it works, this is a great time to reach out to me. I'm into creative ideas. I'm into different ways of looking at this and making it something that you want to do. So please reach out. This can take on a couple different formats. Think of it very similar to the second part of your childhood story. So it can be a standard short story in story outline form. It can be a micro documentary, which is about 3 to 5 minutes. That can be about your own experiences. Audio documentaries, fine. Audio story, I love those and do a lot myself. Video is also totally okay there. You can do an outline for an animated series, and that would include information about the characters and specifically maybe a bit more of the lead character, but also about plot and story and a little bit and how you would see that working. You can make an original song again, which includes writing a song composition and lyrics, or you can do a design outline for a board or a digital game, video game, board game, anything like that. Those are due April 11th. And again, I'm going to be checking in with everyone, so don't worry on that. We can talk it out. Again, my office hours are today from 10:30 to noon. And I hope everyone out there is doing okay. Be sure to check in on Blackboard. Be sure to complete those assignments and reach out if you have any questions or concerns. And that's it. Thanks, everybody.